Yeah. Oh no, wait. Let me set this thing. Wait. Hold on. What are you scratching your head for, man? You little afro. You know this set. Dream it, believe it, become it.
Come on down. How you lot feeling? You know how I roll. I could do things at the last minute. I'm still on time.
No. We gotta stop all this last minute behavior, Spencer, because it's not good.
Last minute behavior.
It's not good because we were supposed to be.
When have I ever done this last minute behavior before?
Yeah, you keep doing it.
What do you mean I keep doing it? When?
That must be the pugilistic dementia that's setting in.
No. There's no pugilistic dementia inside of me.
Fam, you can't even remember. You can't remember that he done it the last time.
This guy.
We shouldn't be laughing about it.
They'll punch you in your mouth.
You know you get dropped with body shots, so don't be
stupid. Here we go. Talking about these body shots. Don't worry about that, man. I know what to do with you, Tunde. All I got to do is cover up because you like to, you know what I mean, empty the tank.
But I see you drawing cards already. Don't watch that. Listen, don't watch that. But listen, because you can't remember the left hook to the body, you're gonna get a right hook to the body as well.
There we go.
Anyway,
that's my brother doing, man. That's my brother doing, man.
We're shining. You know this. Nothing don't change, Spence. It's just a bit of silence. Ajayi, he's still about there. Hold tight, Raymond Fisher. I know you've been there online waiting for the crew. Hold tight, Andrew. More strength to you. More inspiration as well, my friend. Yeah. I know Big Bobster is in the house. Bobby Wright, as usual.
Man. Bob's our brother from another mother, man.
Sammy Ali, the usual suspects are here. Come on. But anyway, as today's going to be hopefully a great day for the UK man, Lawrence, the sauce. And let's hope it's pepper sauce. Let's hope it's Nigerian pepper sauce and not some, bro, we don't want tomato ketchup.
No, HP, you know what I mean, Harry? Thank God, wicked.
We don't want no HB sauce. We want pepper soup. And this is actually an interesting matchup, Spence. Because Glowacki is not a joke.
No, he's tough. He's strong. You know what I mean? You see him in the past in the wars that he's been in, and he relishes it. But I can't get over when he fought Bradis. You know what I
mean? Well, listen, that Bradis fight, you can look at it from two standpoints. The fact that he got blown out early, but what we have to remember is before the blowout, he got an elbow to the chin. And that elbow to the
but he tried to play that one out.
No. That's fine. Listen, it's like a footballer getting a knock and then doing a little dramatics afterwards. But you can't take away from the fact that it was quite a heavy elbow that could concuss him. Slight concussion, but fair play, he still got up, he was still swinging, and yeah, he lost the fight by stoppage. But we can't take away the Marco Huck victory where he was dropped early.
No,
came back.
That's an incredible fight as well,
That
was on Showtime PBC,
Yes, and remember, he was brought in really to lose. Let's get that right.
Of course he was.
My
man was trying to break, surpass Johnny Nelson's record of 14 title defenses. Yeah, he equaled it. Marco Huck, he equaled it, but he didn't surpass it.
There you go. And he came back and stopped Huck in the 11th round. So that was a good victory on his resume. Also, going through the record, he's taken the O of at least 3 unbeaten fighters. So, tonight we're not dealing with someone that's just coming here to make up the numbers. Yes, he has been inactive for almost 2 years. the Brados Prescott fight being his last fight. So that definitely plays in Mr. Okolie's favor. The fact that Lawrence is young, fresh, and he had a run out in December.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? It's going to be a lot of this. You know what? Lawrence Okolie is a relative novice in this game, right? He's the first to admit it. But what I like about Lawrence Okolie is the fact that he relishes challenges, and he's a very supremely confident person. And it's not put on. He really does believe in himself. You know what I mean? And he's going to need that in this fight because the nerves, you've been in a corner with a guy that's going to fight for a world title. You know what I mean? And it was a WBO title at a weight below the weight that Lawrence Okolie's fighting for. So crowd or no crowd, like the build up towards it, the apprehensions and the butterflies that you can get. You've been there.
Yeah, confidence. I mean, confidence is one thing, but Lawrence himself is entering, as you said, he relatively new to the sport of boxing. Within 4 years, absolutely dealt with the domestic side of the amateur scene, and was even in the Olympics. And he's done exactly the same thing as a professional, British, Commonwealth, European champion in quick time. But he will feel nerves this evening. It's the big one. It's a world title, and it is against a genuine champion, who is technically, and what I mean, you know me, I've always got my key shots. Stylistically, what would you say favors both fighters, and what can you see as potential dangers, Spence?
Well, for me, I think the key for Lawrence Okolie is the height factor and his elongated left jab to come over the top of a right hand, especially when you're dealing with someone from the stance that Glowacki stands at. That's what I could see. We don't know about Lawrence Okolie's inside game because really and truly he hasn't had to use it. You know what I mean? He hasn't had to use inside game, but because Glowacki is the shorter man, for him to get inside and rough up Lawrence Okolie for a guy down to the body and coming back with his right hook and his straight left hand, I think those would be keys for Glowacki. But like I said, Lawrence Okolie being so tall and like he's actually got a sharpness to his work, but it's not a kind of like a Tommy Hearns sharpness. Sometimes it can seem to be cumbersome, but even those little taps when it seems cumbersome. Look when he fought Isaac Chamberlain. The shot that dropped Isaac Chamberlain, it seemed like he was nothing in it. It's not like he didn't load up on a shot.
Yes.
Isaac Chamberlain. And I think technically Isaac Chamberlain is a very, very technical fighter. He works on his game, a very technical fighter. And he made Isaac Chamberlain go into his shell for the remainder of their fight that they had. So like a lot of people talk tough, and like I spoke to guys that have sparred with Lawrence Okolie. Ezra Taylor, who's from up in Nottingham, he comes down regular to spar with Okolie. Joshua Boatsy was saying the same thing. Like, you don't really want to get clapped with my man's right hand. You know what I mean? Because it's a game changer. It's a proper pepper soup game changer too. Okay.
Well, let me tell you what I've seen from the highlights I watched today of Lawrence.
Oh, so as we're talking right now, Joe Cordina's fighting.
Yes.
So you can see, very, very talented young man, Joe Cordina.
Very, very. He's been inactive, so I know he'll be relishing tonight's fight, just getting back under the lights. But yeah, going back to the technical standpoint, as a trainer, you know me, I'm always looking for the pros and the cons. And one thing I picked up after watching 3 or 4 of Lawrence Okolie's knockouts, as you say, undoubtedly he's got tremendous power. But what I noticed is that when he throws the right hand from here, before it doesn't come out like a Lennox. He drops his right hand and then he throws it.
Mm.
And I noticed this for all of the knockouts.
And you
Apart,
sorry to cut
wait.
I'm gonna say quickly. What I'm going to say to you quickly, that's what my man clapped him with a counter with, you know.
Listen.
You know,
Listen.
Anthony, you said it to Anthony. You know
Listen. So Lawrence, how long has he been with Shane McGuigan? 2 fights, right?
Yeah, 2 fights. He was with.
Yeah. So
with
what I
Robinson
noticed.
before.
Say again.
It was with the American, that little nutcase, Robinson.
Yes.
And then he was with O'Shaughnessy, Brian O'Shaughnessy.
Yeah, O'Shaughnessy. But Brian was his first coach.
Yeah.
Brian was his first coach. Then he got then he got in the American guy, A Million Styles Boxing. And then Shane McGuigan. So what I've seen with under Change's tutelage, whether they've intentionally worked in it or not, is that now the right hand isn't dropping so much. Still, it's not gonna be an overnight thing, but it ain't dropping so much before he lets it go. Because what it does, it comes and then it goes bam. See, and the danger shot for Lawrence is the overhand left from Glowacki, because he throws that quite well, along with a straight left to the stomach. The thing is, can Glowacki get out the first 2 rounds? Because if he can get out the first 2 rounds, then we may have a very interesting fight. Because Glowacki can fight inside, something that we haven't seen Lawrence able to do, because it's been a hugging mission. And that's been the only criticism people can really say about Lawrence, is that it's a hugging match. Once he gets inside, he doesn't really fight inside. So it's the overhand left for Glowacki. Lawrence has got to be very wary of that. But you know, Lawrence, he sets the table and eats from the get-go. He's coming out. He ain't on no feeling out. He's looking to bang you out. And I feel that tonight he's going to aim to put in a spectacular performance, ending the fight within 3 rounds. Spencer, if this fight goes past 3 rounds, we got a fight.
I'm in agreement, but like I've been speaking to a lot of people about this fight, and a lot of people say like they could see Okolie winning on a 12 round, but the fight being boring.
I can't see that.
No, I could see that happening, but I don't think with the hype and the build up that has been surrounded by this fight, or how Lawrence is as an individual, that I could see him boxing boring in this one. I can't say.
He's gonna go. But this is what I'm trying to say. When you get to a certain level, you know, these guys ain't just coming. Then they ain't got the fear factor, especially this guy, because he's been in there with the top fights. And Sammy Ali quite rightly pointed out that it was actually a close fight with Usyk. You know, and I think at one point he was actually ahead on the scorecards. Obviously Usyk won the fight. So this is a good matchup. And if Lawrence Okolie goes out there and blitz this guy, it's a massive statement for all the cruiserweights in the world. Lawrence Okolie may well go on and unify, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, because we got to deal with this one first. And from a technical standpoint, Glowacki is a better technical fighter than Lawrence Okolie.
Yeah. No one's not saying no one's not saying that Lawrence Okolie is. Lawrence Okolie is a work in progress. But the thing is like, if Lawrence Okolie can touch you with that right hand
once, that's all he needs.
He's got some evangelical preacher man power. No one touch on your head and you just drop on the floor and start convulsing. He's got that kind of power. And when you got that kind of power, not only that, but coupled with your belief, and like, you've never seen Lawrence Okolie go out like guns blazing like a madman. You've never seen that. You've seen him look for things and trying to set up things. And you know, he's still a work in progress, but I believe the inactivity isn't going to help Glowacki.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I think that could be the difference. But you know what? So it's kind of 2 ways. But I'm hoping just for like, as we both know, Lawrence, he's been a fan of the show. He was one of our first guys when we first started.
First guest, yeah.
Right? I just hope that he takes the initiative to jump on this guy, because what he doesn't want to do is get this guy get into a rhythm, and then you don't want that. You don't want the guy.
This guy's tough. There's no doubt this guy's tough. You know, watching few of his fights today, this guy's tough. He's technical. He fights from a good southpaw stance, which again, I don't think Lawrence's. Oh well, Wadi Camacho was a southpaw, but we're talking about levels here. You know, no disrespect to my good friend Wadi, but Glowacki is a high level performer. Been in there with good champions, and only come up short against the best. You know, Bradis won the what's it, Super Six or the WSB tournament, and you know we can't say enough good things about Alexander Usyk. So this is I'm really looking forward to this one, and I'm hoping and praying that Lawrence can bring back the belt. And I watched our man Mr. ITV, I call him. What's his name? How can I forget his name? Mr. ITV, man. Come on, our brother.
Oh, Ron McIntosh.
No, man. Ron ain't on no ITV. Ron's BBC, man. You sent me the thing that was on ITV. How can I slip his name? How can I forget the name? The interviewer. Antoine. Is it Antoine?
Antoine Allen.
Antoine
Allen.
You sure that's his name?
Yeah.
I don't think that's his name. But we call Antoine Speaker, innit? That's what his name is. He's Alan, but it's Antoine Allen. Yeah, Antoine, I saw that interview and I was, you know what, the part that made me feel so happy is when his mum said she can't wait to hear, and they knew. And you know when Nigerians say new, it's spelled N and then W. So his mum was like, my son Lawrence, I can't wait to hear, and the new cruiserweight champion of the world. So let's hope Lawrence, but he's up against it tonight. But I know Lawrence is a man, he doesn't show that there's any pressure. Very relaxed, very laid back, and very confident. So let's see. But in the same token, Glowacki is showing that Eastern European confidence as well, which is silence and not saying too much. So
you know why
he's good one.
You know why Glowacki's being silent over here?
Why?
Because his English ain't no good.
No. You know these man move already. They're not in too much talking, and Lawrence has done a lot of talking for this fight. Rap videos, rather. He's got all that. He's talking the talk, and you know, I'm happy for him because he believes in himself and he's confident and he's speaking all this into existence. So tonight, I'm hoping this is night, and I've said that a few times now because we really do want Lawrence to win. He's a cool guy. He's just going about his business, and let's hope he's Britain's 7th world cruiserweight champion.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. But what's been happening in the boxing world before we touch on the Watchalong? Because you know it's going to be bare excitement. Well, hopefully it won't be excitement for too long because Lawrence is going to wrap it up in quick fashion.
Did the show yesterday for ESPN. Lee McGregor really did impress me. The bantamweight. For him to rock up Graffiti like how he beat him up.
Yes.
I was very, very impressed with him. Very nice kid as well. Really humble young man.
Yeah, I was watching.
Yeah,
I see the suit.
Yeah. And I remember like you say, oh, this little Billy man. So I said, nah, go watch Graffiti. He can fight, man. I've seen him fight many times. I ain't seen nobody do that to him. Nobody. And you know what? The nicest thing is like this morning when I was leaving to go get the train to come back to London. And when I was downstairs, them man was for breakfast, they were playing table tennis together. I mean, they were playing table. They had a nice little battle, like Lee McGregor and Graffiti. They were playing table tennis. Nice. Yeah, I like them things there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, listen, all fair's in love and war. After the war, it's all love.
No, Tunde.
Yeah. Let's not talk that. Let's not talk too soon. Also, you're talking about McGregor, but what about the sister Clarissa Shields becoming the first male or female free weight undisputed world champion?
Well, she's a 2-weight undisputed champion. She's a world champion in 3 different weights.
Okay.
But in this new era, of having 4 belts, she's the only person, male or female, to win 4 belts. You know what I mean? Because she's done a clean sweep. So that's incredible. The only other person to be undisputed champion in 2 weight divisions is Evander Holyfield, but he done it in a 3-weight era, the 3-belt era. But if there was a WBO, well, the WBO wasn't around at the time when Evander Holyfield moved up in weight, but if he would have picked it up anyway.
Do you think Clarissa is a bit ahead of her time? No,
I think she is doing what she's doing. I don't think she's ahead of her time. I think she's a parent right now, and with female boxing being on the rise that it is, there are some good fights for her. I didn't like the fact where she was calling out Katie Taylor, so she'll get down to 147. She said, "Yeah, I'll lose my butt and I'll get down to 147."
She needs to chop off her leg.
I'm telling you,
she can't get down to 147. Man, she needs to starve herself.
You know what I mean? I don't think. You know what I mean? I don't think. You know what I mean? What's that? Uzi Tans says Clarissa Shields will get smacked up by Savannah Marshall, and you know
that's the fight I want to see.
It's weird because like they've been going back and forth, but you know what? Unfortunately, like Savannah's meant to come on the show a couple of times, but she's not really that. Yeah, come let's have it kind of person. She's not about that at all. She's like, I'll just do my talking in the ring. She's that kind of character. So, but boxing wise, I rate her. She's trained by Peter Fury, uncle of Tyson Fury. She's very good, very good. How she elongates her, and she kind of reminds me of a Carlos Monzon. How she puts her shots together.
Yes.
I mean, for guys who don't know, who's a former undisputed middleweight champion of the world, who Marvin Hagler was famously trying to chase his
record,
and then the record then got broken by
Hopkins.
Yeah, Bernard Hopkins.
Come on.
Yeah.
See, I know a little bit, Spence.
No, we mean you can't be around.
Also, Bobby Wright says, "What do you think about Jonas and Katie Taylor being with Natasha Jonas and Katie Taylor?"
Yeah, I mean, May the 1st, where you've got Bivol fighting.
Hey,
that's on.
Big up our man Craig.
Yeah, Craig. We like to tell man that they got dead trims.
Yeah. But what a fight! Sorry, before we go into the Taylor Jonas, what an opportunity for the South London man from Sydenham, Craig Spider Richards. I know his sisters and mother are going to be there putting fire on Bivol.
I'm telling you. Let me tell you that I want people to understand this right. Most of the guys, not even saying in his camp, but they're saying, "Oh, well, we got to take it. It's a chance at the world title."
Yes.
Not realizing that Craig's saying, "What do you mean I've got to take it? Of course I'm going to take it."
Yeah, I'm going to win this thing.
Thank you. You see, that's the difference of the mindset. Craig's thinking like, "I'm going to be world champion."
Yeah.
And with it, even though there's levels in this game, but Bivol did not impress me against Shalambe at all. Shalambe is about 60 years old. I'm sure.
Living off a bowl of rice a day with no shoes.
I'm sure Shalambe fought John Conte.
Yes.
Right. In 1978. Well, you can't fool me. on these kind of things. I think like Bivol was good, but what I realize is this is like same thing like when we had the former world light heavyweight champion on our show, Antonio Tarver, said if I listened to the people, I would never have got in a ring with Roy Jones.
Yes.
Right?
But we can't get past the fact that Bivol is one of the most decorated amateurs. He's got gold medals coming out of his ears.
Yeah, and this is called professional boxing.
And this is professional boxing, but you can't take away that fact. You know, having all those amateur fights. Craig didn't have a lot of amateur fights, but is already gone to become a British champion. And you know, I've said it from day one. Craig is always gonna do what I said it from the get-go, from the jump. Craig is all going to achieve things in the sport of boxing because he lives it. He wants to be the best, and now he's got his opportunity to prove he is one of the best in the world. So we're rolling with the South London man. I know the sisters are there, burning some incense. Burning some incense. I know Danny Wright, Gus is, bro, gunshot is all popping all over South London right now. And what a night May the 1st is going to be. And believe me, the sisters, the mother, Danny Wright, Spencer Fearon, all of us will be having what a night that will be if Craig pulls it up. And I'm rolling with our man Craig.
Listen, there's no other way to roll. We got to be going for Craig to go do his thing, and you know what I mean. It's like I'm not going to speak ill of Craig because he's a very touchy person.
And he's a humble boy as well, you know. He's a humble guy. He's a humble guy,
and he's a very humble guy because. And one thing I rate about him is like, especially when we saw like inside of the Sims gym, he saw guys come in there and get their accolades before him, and he never bad mind them. He was always supporting them guys there, but he just kept on working. He just kept on working, and that knockout of Shakan Pitters,
great knockout.
It was a great knockout, but even more so is how he worked to get the knockout and how he boxed in there, and he's got a good IQ. Now, when we're looking at Bivol, don't get twisted. Bivol ain't no joke. Bivol's serious.
Serious guy.
Right, let's not, you know what I mean? Let's not get twisted on this one. Let's not even try to, you know what I mean? Bivol's no joke. And when we look at the things that Bivol does when he fights, you know what I mean? Let me just, them, it's that little E that, what's his name? Let me just lock him off.
Who's that?
Jay Backton Live. Always sending me these little things on my.
Big up Elms Tanner said, we with Craig, but damn, that's a tough fight. That Bivol jab is a problem. Everything that I mean, I watched him ringside on the undercard of Sergey Kovalev versus Alvarez, the first fight, you know, and Atlanta City. I was there ringside and watched Bivol that night. Also that night, he was the most impressive of all of the fighters. Kovalev, Alvarez, that whole show. I loved his speed.
What was you impressed with him with?
His speed, his accuracy, and his fitness. The way that he kept punching with movement for 12 rounds. And that was again, he hasn't even had many fights. And he's picked up this world title.
There's 17 pro fights, he's had.
17 pro fights. But he moved along quite quickly, you know, and he was calling out Canelo Alvarez. He said he'll go down to.
Everybody will call out Canelo Alvarez.
No. But this was before I mean, Alvarez has been number one in my eyes for a number of years now, but he has been calling out Alvarez for some time, you know, and he spoke about going down to super middle. He's a decorated amateur and a decorated professional, and it's a big job, a big ask for Craig. But I'm rolling with Craig. I believe he can do it.
Yeah. Did you see Bivol's fight with Joel Smith Jr.?
No, I haven't even watched that fight. It's one of the fights that's down to watch.
Have you seen his fight with Jay Pascal?
Yes.
Right. I wasn't for the guy that I saw when he boxed in Monte Carlo and he knocked out this guy called Trent.
The Australian.
Yeah, Trent Broadhurst. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like how he positioned the man into the shot to clap
Yes.
him out.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But when I'm looking at that, that's 4 years ago now.
Yes.
And since the 4 years, right, the Sullivan Barrera, that was a good win.
Absolutely.
Right, that was a good win.
Absolutely.
He broke up Barrera, right? But you can't be excused. Alex Sunday went into that fight with, I saw it was like 3 or 4 losses prior to the going into that fight. And you're thinking, you're gonna do something against Shalambe. I've seen Shalambe many times. Right? I remember when Shalambe came over 2 times to fight Tony Bellew. And you think, yeah, we're gonna see something. And I'm gonna be real. It wasn't
over impressive.
No, I wasn't impressed.
Well, listen, there's no doubt it's a step up. But listen, this is what fairy tales are made of. It's an opportunity for Craig to really shock the world and probably not shock himself and his family because they've always had faith in him. And let's go, Spider-Man. Yeah. Elms Tanner says Bivol got hurt in a bell in the Joe Smith fight, but he almost done Smith in the 12th. Well, bro, Joe Smith ain't a joke because he clap out Bernard Hopkins and he clap out Alvarez. So it ain't really no shame that he got hurt by Joe Smith Jr. Joe Smith is a big light heavy as well. I remember him and Anthony stood side by side at the Alvarez Kovalev first fight. And he's a big unit. He's a big unit.
He's not bigger than Anthony, though.
Not, brother. He's tall. Most light heavies are taller than Andy, but they're not bigger than Andy.
Mini He-Man, no one.
They're not bigger than Andy, but yeah, most of the light heavyweights are slightly taller than him.
No, it's not big like my little Hercules, man. No,
let's see some more questions. Cordina getting caught here a bit too much. Elms Tanner says Craig's got the advantage being more active. I can't remember the last time Bivol fought. Craig should jump on him early. When you get to this level, all that jump on him early business, it don't really work.
Listen, that jump on early business. That jump on early.
You might jump onto something early, so I don't think that's the game plan. They really got to just size it down. But the guy Bivol can really do everything. But I wouldn't call him a concussive puncher.
No,
but he puts them together.
All I can remember is like the hype about Bivol 4 years ago when Andre Wall just retired, and they were saying, "Oh, should Andre Wall come out of retirement and fight this guy?" and and all the rest of it. And since then, he's had some lackluster performances. And all of a sudden, the voices have now come down. They come down a little piece now. It's not so high anymore. So I'm not saying that Bivol is not a good fighter. He is a good fighter. It's a massive up for Craig. But I'm on business. I'm back in my own.
Watching this Cordina fight.
It's good inside work,
Yeah, what would you say about this fight, though, Spence?
You know what? I haven't really been overly, and it's no disrespect to Cordina, because Cordina is my guy. So we talk regularly. He's a lovely guy. He's going through the gears, Cordina. He's going through the gears. He's got a really good jab. He's very, very focused. If you look at him, his eyes are transfixed. He's slipping the shots very, very well here as well. And he comes back with neat shots. And he's not just throwing 1 or 2. He's putting clusters in. When he's up close and he's creating a distance and then he gets up close again, he throws in clusters.
Would you say power is something that is slightly lacking?
Yeah, I'd have to say that because, there's been certain guys who Cordina's been in with and he hasn't knocked him out, and then other guys have gone in and have knocked him out. But if I look like on skill and how he puts his punches together, he's got very, very versatile. And when you could see somebody like this, you realize when you see guys who are not really big punchers, the clever guys, I remember Eddie Thatcher was saying like, if you get a guy who's not a puncher, they should have a good body attack. You know what I mean? Weaken you down so later on in the rounds now, when they start throwing to the head now, you're gonna feel it because you've taken away the legs with the body work.
Yes.
We could use like Pernell Whitaker as a prime example. Pernell Whitaker was not considered a big puncher, but I guarantee you, ask any man that fought Pernell Whitaker, you knew when you get after you done fight, you'd be peeing blood because Pernell would throw shots, he'd throw uppercuts, he'd whip uppercuts and he'd hit you underneath here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Then it would travel around to the heart to slow you up. So I think Joe Cordina's amazingly talented. You know what I mean? He's unbeaten for a reason. He's very, very skilled. Joe was on someone's podcast the other day. Someone sent me the link. My apologies, I can't remember, but they interviewed Joe and he was saying like he's looking to fight Carl Frampton. Carl Frampton, as we know, on the 3rd of April is trying to become Ireland's first ever freeweight world champion. As he goes, he's taking on Jamel Herring.
Yes.
American.
Hold on, who's that?
David A.
No way.
Is David A?
Man look like some one of them old man down Bermondsey. Fam, what's going on with David A? You need to get rid of that beard thing because that don't look like David A to me.
It's David A, man.
Wow. Because he's at, I think, where is he? In Monaco? Where is he? He's not in.
Is he one of them?
Yeah, he's one of them places. Big up David A. In my opinion, Britain's greatest ever cruiserweight. He was clapping that man at cruiserweight. Unified the belts. But I don't know what David's. I don't know what David's going on with now. Looking like some witch doctor. Anyway, but this Joe Cordina fight, bro, he need to put some pepper on his shots because I think if he sat down a little bit more, it'd be a bit more devastating. But he's done
that's never been his style, you know.
Yeah, he's a mover. He's a mover.
That's never been his style. And you know, if it ain't broke,
don't fix it.
Yeah.
He's doing well. He ain't it's gonna be hard to outbox someone like Joe Cordina because he's got the moves. Definitely. Definitely. I just feel that when you need power in professional boxing, you need power. It's essential.
People know what time of day it is so they can bathe themselves.
Big up the lovely. Oh no, wait. Put that thing up, Gary. Big up Karma Sari. She says she got her Stamina for Soul t-shirt today. And really, you know what, love? You paid for the Stamina for Soul t-shirt, but now I got to bust it between the mans them. I got to split it the $49.99 three ways between Spencer Fearon and the man behind the cam. But I'm so happy that you got your shirt. I was actually gonna contact the guys them and ask them, has Karma got a t-shirt? Because we sent it all the way out to the USA. But I'm happy that you got your t-shirt and thank you so much for the donation.
Yeah, but not only that, but thank you for the support because you're a real one. You know what I mean? You're a real one. You're always supporting. I love that,
100%.
So you see that we start doing fight along, everyone's doing fight alongs now.
Well, you gotta follow the best.
Yeah,
you gotta follow the best. But big up Carmen Serene. She's in the building. She's present as usual. And what else? There was something we was saying. We was talking about. Oh, Dylan White is back next week against Povetkin.
Yep.
And we really wanted to be out there in Gibraltar doing a special Fighters Right, but don't really know what happened with that. But we
if you fly out and you come back in, you've got a government quarantine for 10 days.
And I'm hearing now there's some new variant again, and France is locked down, Italy's locked down.
Bro, something's going on. So
wow,
I cannot be on no lockdown for no 10 days, mate.
No, sir. And then you got a quarantine. Oh yeah, and then you got to pay for the hotel yourself. What kind of thing is that?
It's a government hotel.
Yeah. Karma Street says, love you guys.
In the hotel where you think you're in it and you can just breeze and come out. No, brother.
Mm.
When you're in
Karma Serene says, love you guys. Your work ethic is top tier. Come on, all day. All day. But anyway, going back to the fight, the actual Dylan versus Povetkin fight, how you see this one going, Spence?
You know what? I see an early stoppage for Dylan. First, I'm saying that he's going to go long and then he's going to wear him down. But no, I'm going to be real. I can see an early stoppage. I can really see an early stoppage.
I need, as Elms Tanner said, I need Dylan to win this fight. I need it. I need it so much. Dills knows, well, no one backs you like the fight is right. No one backs you more than Spencer and myself and Gary. We need.
I'm just being real. Tunde cried. Tunde cried. And that was a painful cry as well.
Hey, fam. Anyway, we don't want to go back to that. We don't.
That's the love that we got for the man who comes from our ends.
Yes.
But I just believe he's going to rectify it now. And I think he's going to be a little bit more on it. I don't like when guys go in the ring and they're dry.
Yes.
I was watching a fight. I was watching a fight the other day. It was Marvin Hagler versus Wilfredo Cipriano. And Hagler broke him up vicious. But Cipriano came into the ring dry. No sweat on him. And Sugar Ray Leonard was doing the HBO commentary. Hagler got paid $1.3 million for that fight as well. You know what I mean? The late, great Marvin. And Sugar Ray was saying, like, I don't like seeing when guys come in dry. Drew Schumann always say as well, I don't like when guys come into the ring dry. I don't like coming into that ring dry in the first fight. I like when we got sweat on. So that means the blood's pumping. That means, like, yeah.
Povetkin is a serious fighter, though, Spence.
No, 100% he's a serious fighter because he set up that shot. And, like, from the second round, you could see that he was trying to set up that shot. Okolie is getting punched in his head now.
Well, Dylan assures me it's going to be maximum violence next week. He assures me that camp has gone well. He assures me that mistakes shall not be repeated. And we're going to be doing a watch-along, and all our heart, body, mind, spirit is going to be along there with Dylan.
Sammy Ali, thank you very much, my friend. Big up Tunde and Spencer. Anyone putting dirt on Tunde's name is deluded. I rewatched all fights, and Tunde is a spectacular trainer with great experience. Of course, he's got great experience because he's been around people with this thing. But yeah, big up. Thank you very much for the
and you know what, Sammy Ali, you gotta, respect him because he's a young man. And £4.99, well, that ain't no easy money to just for a young 15, 16-year-old boy to be dashing out.
And there's no people rounds no more for people to go and do.
Trust me. So big up Sammy Ali. He's a young man with an opinion. I love that. Not afraid to talk and afraid to open up. So thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the words. It is where it is. No matter what you do, there's always going to be, me, I always say is polarity. Good, bad, up, down, left, right, positive, negative. It's about what side you focus on. And, we don't focus on negativity. It's all positive, and we keep working.
You can say that we're not focused on it. We're giving it energy anyway. So
exactly,
we just carry on moving. Big up Raymond Fisher. Yes, guys, what do you say on there? You see that Raymond Fisher, one of the first ones that come up?
Yeah.
Yep. As he put it up there, Gary hasn't put it up. Go right back to the top. Raymond Fisher.
Hold on, wait there. All the Ronnies says up. Before I read that out, big up Bobby Wright out there in the US of A, always supporting us from day one. Thank you for your contribution, sir.
Read what you said. This is funny.
Bobby Wright says, let them other Poundland podcast do them fight alongs. They ain't got the energy. Fam, come around. Love that. You know what Bobby called them? Poundland podcast.
He's being too kind, man. They're Pennyland podcasts.
I love that. That's a new one. Poundland podcast. Yeah, I'm using that. I am using that one. Big up Bobby Wright all day. All day. Gents, all the Ronnie says, Dill has been susceptible to that uppercut a few times. Question for trainer Tunde. Do some fights just always have, I think that's supposed to be, do some fighters just always have that one blind spot? No. It's all about repetition and working on your faults. Sometimes the faults are so ingrained, it really takes a sustained barrage of repeating the. I remember Bernard Hopkins speaking to him one time and him saying he would all work on one shot for 1 hour. Just one specific point.
So, you know, I've actually witnessed that.
Okay.
Witnessing do just one thing. This is the first time I met Nazim Richardson, just before Bernard Hopkins, Joe Kawasaki, and I see Bernard Hopkins just work on a slip left hook to the body. Nothing else. Move around, and you do some little madness like that with the hands, slip, touch the body, and go move off. Slip, touch the body.
And that's the shot that he clap at Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah.
And so you know, it's, you know, everyone has things they have to work on. It's just that sometimes fighters and trainers start working on something and then just get bored very quickly as well, because, you know, concentration is not a thing that.
You know what? Then they shouldn't get bored.
Of course.
As David, big up for the $4.99 donation on
Yes, sir.
Big up all three of you each and every time. Keep up with the energy, knowledge, and good vibes. And that's what we know. You know what I mean?
Don't forget the Lions. Don't forget the Lions, Spence. Knowledge and good vibes. Lions in the camp.
I don't see the Lions in the camp. Where is it?
Bro, it says Lions. Don't you see the Lions? Bro, you need to put back on them glasses, man.
Nah, bro. It didn't come up like that on my computer.
No, you can't see it, fam.
I don't see no Lions.
You can't see it. Put on your glasses.
You got some upgrade package, man. I've got a very boastful MacBook. But regardless, I'm not a computer person, so my one ain't.
No, ain't nothing to do with no computer. You just need your glasses.
Bro, I can see.
Wait, what's going on? The fight's over. Okay.
It's every single round.
Okay, well, this guy gave as good as he was getting. Cordina didn't.
But Cordina was in no trouble right throughout the fight, and it was kind of like a blowout thing. Get Cordina ready for the next move, because he's highly ranked in the world governing bodies as well. So
yes,
it's gonna be one of those ones to try and slip him in for him to go fight for a world title, and we'll see what's going to happen. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we've got that Povetkin fight, and we've got some good fights. Obviously, we're all. This is all culminating into Okolie v Glowacki, and we're waiting for this fight, anticipating this fight. And
next,
it's up next. Big up Uzi Zan said, I saw Baba Tunde Ajayi versus Arv Mittel earlier today. Tunde was a badass boxer. Bro, come on, you know this thing. Pass is true. Yeah, fam. Thank you very much, sir. Those are the days, eh? Those are the days. If only I started boxing the young age, like a Spencer. Who knows? Eh? Who knows? Because I used to bruck up Spencer, even though I came into the sport late.
I don't know why you went like the lie, you know. I think you do the pepper soup. Remember that part, and you like to forget it. You can be
Hey, listen. Alan's skill, bruv. I'm not even. To be honest with you, I don't even want to read out this comment because Joseph Parker's supposed to come on our thing, and then man's getting some text later saying nah, and then next thing, fights getting announced. I see Joseph on with um um. Hey, fight fans.
Oh yeah.
With our sister Michelle, and I'm like, hold on. So you blow man out, and then you go on their thing. All
And
right,
you know
cool.
what? You know what?
Cool.
I'm going to swing 100. I like Joseph Parker, but
So do I. But I don't like him because he never come on the show.
Whereas, you know what I'm like, and people know what you're like. We're gonna ask a question. Would you shot in food, bro?
No. I'm not going over that.
No.
We're not going over that.
It was the time. I'm going to be real. It was the time. Because remember, he just flew from New Zealand back to America.
Yes.
So it was a time, and I'm not really that worried anyway. To tell the truth, we're nice, but we wanted him and Derek. And
yes.
I don't just want Josie Parker by himself, and I wouldn't just want Derek by himself. I want the both of them together.
Yes.
Derek knows. Derek knows when he calls man's name on our show, the fight happens.
Bruv. And right? Man that don't turn up to the show, you know what happens as well. So the fight's been made. Also, Derek Chisora made the first against Joseph Parker. Good fight. I mean, but where do you see both guys going? You know, after that fight.
You know what? I'm gonna be real. They're just weeding out Derek for these paydays. These fights, people complain about this card being like it's not a pay-per-view fight. Right? A lot of people are complaining about it. Now, I'm not complaining whether it is a pay-per-view fight or it isn't a pay-per-view fight. It's a decent fight. But we also got to look like Derek Cesaro's lost 10 times.
Wow.
Right? He's lost 10 times. Right? Even though he's been competitive in the fights where he's come up second best, but he's still lost 10 times. And it's just like they're just wheeling him out.
But I mean, you know what? It's so funny. I've never actually looked at Derek for his losses. I've only looked at him for his competitiveness and the fact that you know that he's always going to give a good fight. But
when he's up for it, he's very, very fan friendly.
Yes.
But getting hit takes its toll.
It certainly does. And well, you know, Derek seems to be very coercive right now. You know, he doesn't seem to be, in my opinion, suffering from or showing signs of pugilistic dementia. He seems quite, you know, and maybe that's a credit to his fitness, and probably his defense. The only time I really seen him laid flat out was the Hay fight and Dylan fight.
Yeah.
So he's you know he's kept himself quite well. Derek is a tough guy, you know. But yeah, you're right. I don't want to see him keep on going on and losing.
Because Wacky looked like an old man to him.
That's what I was thinking. I think we could have, as I say, I think this fight could done in 3 rounds.
And Tun, I'm in agreement with you.
Yeah, you know,
man.
We may even, and I'm gonna say it, we may even be looking at a first round KO.
I hope so. I hope you're
Remember,
right.
I tell you.
I hope you're right. Because I just see him throwing the shots there on the and Tun. He looked like he was, even though it's in slow motion, but like he's forcing it. He just looked like an old man going in there. I'm sorry. That's the body language that I just saw.
Yeah, you know, listen. Lawrence is a man on a mission, younger, bigger, taller. Apparently, or it appears that he punches a lot harder. And I said he's gonna set the table and look to eat from the gate. He ain't on no messing about. the first right hand that Lawrence throws is going to be hard. But let's not forget that this guy has got a sneaky overhand left. And, it will be wise for Lawrence not to just put his chin out there.
Yeah, you
that's
know why? You know why? Because another southpaw, Wally Camacho, caught him with a sneaky left hand when he fought.
Listen, I'm telling you, and he's actually got a good right hook, Glowacki. But the overhand, remember I'm telling you this, straight left hand to the body and overhand left and right hook. Those are his shots. I'm praying that he don't get a chance to use any of them. But those are his shots, Spence. Overhand left, straight left hand to the body and a right hook. And Sammy Ali says, Sammy Ali did make a good point. He was the first. Huh?
No, I'm reading what Gary just put it up. Boxing 84 boxing, sorry. If he hits him early, he's gonna go early. I believe so. You know what I mean? I believe so.
Have you got your volume on, Spence?
No, do you want to take it down?
No, because it's feedback.
1 second, let me just go check.
Is
that better?
Yeah, I can't hear nothing now.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's all good.
People don't know the little tricks that we have to do for Tunde.
Don't watch that. Don't let everything out the bag, Spence.
You remind me of Nigeria, man, that teeth the electric from the main road and wiring to the like, the only reason why I know is because man do that regularly in Jamaica.
Yeah, trust me. JD Dyer says we need clubhouse chat after this fight. Well, listen, if it's a good fight, if it's a quick fight.
Wait there. Wait, JD, let me just big up JD. He got awarded by he got the journalistic award for, was it one to watch out for? So
I should think so.
Yeah, of course. So when I mean, like, I'm so proud of this youth. Oh man, when I saw that, when he posted that, I just felt so good. Pundit of the year was Michael Holden, the great cricketer, the all-time West Indian great cricketer. But yeah, look at Dylan.
I'll be interested to see what weight Dylan comes in for this fight, because I think it's gonna have a big effect. He's looking good there though. He cut off the Mohican thing.
Yeah, he cut it off.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. But big up JD Dyer, original journalistic man, speaks with so much passion and fluency. It's only right that he's picking up awards.
Of course. So, and the thing about it is this: I've seen other guys who come along and do this thing, but it's fake. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Jay's his diction, his comprehension is very, very good. His timing's very good, and he's very, very passionate in his wording. So when I'm seeing a young man like that get the acclaims and all the rest of it, like I said, I remember the day when he first come into Sky. So I'm very proud of that kid, man. You know what I'm like. I'm a supporter, man. I love seeing those things. Makes me feel good inside.
Uzi Zan said, Bull Dylan is a different gravy. He unleashes the inner Jamaican. Well, you know enough about that, Spence, you little yard man.
Well, very true. That's right. But what I'm trying to say is, I think Dylan knows the importance of this fight. But not only that, but Dylan has the kind of pig ignorance to block out what happened in the first fight, so I can go straight back in to the second fight. So, I mean, we shall see. And now it's time for us to rub our hands together because the fights
is about to start.
It's about to start.
What do you make of Glowacki's weight? He's coming at 195, which is light.
Listen, I just saw Glowacki there. I thought it was Kevin Mitchell.
Yeah.
What's Lawrence Okolie doing fighting Kevin Mitchell?
Yeah, bruv. Don't play with these Polish man though, you know. I'm telling you, bruv. The Polish man have got inner. They got an inner steel about them. I've got a lot of Polish friends.
1,000,000%.
And you see that? You see the right?
Yeah.
Seeing some devastating Lawrence KOs there. So we said we're you know, as you say, Glowacki's been inactive for almost 2 years, but has a good resume, fought some good champions, come up short against the very best, and has beaten the best as well in Marco Huck. So, and has taken the O of a few fighters, 3 or 4 fighters. So the stage is set. You know, we're hoping we're here, in the words of Lawrence Okolie's mother, and the new.
They're doing 10 count for Marvin Hagler.
Okay. But that's a long 10, fam.
That's another 10 years. Yeah, we did our one yesterday.
But I'm just saying, 84 boxing. That weren't no 10. But Spencer said it's 10 count like it was 10 now. I'm just being honest. Bro, that was about 1 minute, at least 2 minutes. People are gonna be watching the screen thinking that there's no sound. but big up Marvelous. You know Spencer, the old ear, the hearing's getting a bit dodgy. So Spencer can't hear certain things. the 10 count was about 20 minutes ago. Oh, good. Oh, let me big up Gary. Gary, you know what I'm talking about, innit? You know, Spencer's always bro. We're all due to come in at 9 o'clock. Spencer is phoning us at 10 past 9 saying, oh yeah, what happened? No, bro. We're supposed to be on at 9 o'clock, not 10 past 9. Anyway, Spencer's my brother. I love him like cooked food, you know? Anyway.
I'm going to be real. When you lot send me texts, I don't read them.
That's what I'm trying to say. Bro, you don't even read our texts.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. I know how to fight.
Oh my god. Oh goodness. Too much jokes before the thing. You see, even Edward said, wow, you guys are quiet. Ain't the fight started yet. No, Edward, because Spencer told us it was a 10 count, but the 10 count went on for about 3 minutes.
No. My man said a few words and he did the 10 count.
Well, when the people rewind this thing, yeah, and go back on YouTube, from the moment you said that there was a 10 count to the end was about 5 minutes.
No, the reason why is because I turned on the sound on my TV because we don't want Sky to try and block our team to say our copyright infringement. So David Diamante said a few words.
Okay.
About Marvin Hagler, and then they did a 10 count bell for him.
All right. James
I just
Beaton
the
says,
one,
why?
the one that me and Barry Jones and Alex Stedman did yesterday on ESPN Plus was better. But anyway, I'm just kidding, yeah, it is.
James Bendon says, why Tunde always got the giggles for F6? Bro, it's all love. You gotta have love in your heart, bro. Listen, especially in the time we're living in now, you have to smile, bro. It brings a lot of solace and peace to a lot of people just to see people laughing. But old time, James. Yeah, that's
Well,
here we go.
Lawrence got a little bit of a sweat on him still.
Yes.
I like that.
This is his night. He looks calm, composed, looking the part. Glowacki is in the ring. He's done this many times. Predictions, last minute predictions, Spence. I'm saying first of all, this fight has to end in 3 rounds for Lawrence. We could be seeing a first round KO. But in the same token, if it goes past 3 rounds, the key shots that Lawrence has to be wary of is the overhand left, the straight left to the body, and the right hook. Spence?
I'm saying 4 rounds for Lawrence. Man's been out for a hot minute. He ain't boxed in 2 years. Last time he did box, he was stopped against Bradis. Lawrence Okolie hits harder than Bradis, even though he's not as technical as Bradis. And Bradis did do some little Karachi man business on him as well.
Yeah, the elbow.
Yeah.
Naz, it obviously isn't Prince Nazim Hammond, but Naz says, I hate to say this, but I don't feel Okolie is yet ready for this level. Glowacki has only lost to Usyk and Bradis, which is a point I made earlier.
Yeah.
But in the same token, are we dealing with a special puncher at the cruiserweight limit? Inexperience, yes, but just has the equalizer. And that's what we're about to find out.
Yeah, you know what? I totally agree. I totally agree with it. Like, it is about levels. But yeah, I mean, I want Steve Bailey said from McDonald's to world champion, sourcing 4, and I like it. The guy's gone from flipping burgers to flipping peas. So
barbecue sauce,
yeah,
sweet curry dip.
I never really liked the McDonald's sweet curry dip. I never used to like that one.
Bro, it's all right, you know.
I remember after the dance, man, I used to drive to Wharf Road, drive through McDonald's.
Yeah, you know that. That Old Kent Road McDonald's is jam. Always after race.
Jam. You have to wait 20, 30 minutes.
At least.
Get order. But then man, we're just chatting to gal.
No, speak for yourself, sir.
No, I said them times there. I'm not talking about you.
As Saquib Ali said, sweet curry is fire. You don't know, bro. Barbecue sauce is a must as well, I must say.
Nah, barbecue sauce was the one. I'm telling you. Yeah, there's sugar in it, you know.
Listen, diabetes sauce. They need to call that thing diabetes sauce because, oh my goodness, the amount of sugar in those sauces. All right, so almost the time.
What? Size difference between these guys, you know,
is enormous.
Lawrence Okolie like Ivan Drago.
Yes, he's so much bigger than Glowacki, and I see that. But listen, at the weigh-in, Glowacki has, he has sturdy legs. His thighs, he has strong legs, and this is the weigh-in. This is 24 hours before, so I fully expect him to react.
Tattooed on his arm.
Say that again.
You got Mike Tyson tattooed on his arm.
Okay, yeah, because that's what he was known as. That was his idol growing up, Mike Tyson. So yeah, he's just paying homage to the great man.
He's in shape, you know.
I'm telling you, Spence. I'm telling you, what Lawrence has got in his favor is that Glowacki is susceptible to the right hand, and we all know that that's Lawrence money punch, the right hand. So let's see if Lawrence shows any, I don't know whether he's tentative being his first world title or whether he's just gonna go out, relax as usual, and just do the job, deliver it inside 3 rounds, possibly your first round. Standing with the young trainer, Shane McGuigan.
Shane's getting fat, you know, too.
Bruv. No comment.
No comment. Shane looks like, I'm being real. Shane looks like he's getting fat, bro.
It's cutting 10%. So that's peas.
Peas? Yes, he's getting divorced right now. It's not peas, bro. We shall see. It's time now. It's time now.
Here we go.
Marcus McDonald's the referee as well. A very good, strong referee is Marcus McDonald. Won't allow no funny business in there.
Round one. So we see a movement from Glowacki. We already see he's dipping low to throw the overhand left. I'm telling you. See the movement, and I'm telling you, be wary. Lawrence is sizing up the right hand as we know it. It's the right hand's by his chin, and as I said, he drops the right. You see what I'm saying, Spence? The right hand drops before he throws it. It doesn't come straight out, but it's been successful thus far. He just needs to keep it. He's doing the right thing. He's moving the opposite way for the southpaw, which is what Bernard Hopkins was very successful at doing.
No, but he's not. He should be moving the other way to.
Yeah, but Bernard Hopkins really always went the other way.
Yeah, I know, but Bernard Hopkins would do that with his left leg inside of your right leg.
Yes.
Right, that's the difference. I remember he done it very well against when he fought Tava.
We can see Glowacki. I can see what he's doing, Spence.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a right hand. There's a right hand, and he took it, Spence. He took it.
Is it me already? Does it look like my man's eyes a bit red already? He's right eye.
Yeah, look, there's the first overhand left. Lawrence is sizing up that right hand.
Yeah, he's sizing up, but he's not being greedy. He's not being greedy.
Glowacki is a very experienced fighter. We can see that. You know, and it's all about whether he takes that power from Lawrence.
I'm very impressed with how sharp Lawrence is pushing out his jab, you know.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. He's circling, but he's actually circling onto the overhand left.
Yeah, he's circling the wrong way, Tom.
He's circling onto the overhand left, which is Glowacki's main shot.
He's circling the wrong way.
There's the right hook. There's a right hook. Glowacki took it. Jab. They're both tentative. You see, they're both. There's anticipation there. Jab. Yeah. Okolie's pointing at the jab. The right hook to the body. First shot.
Good hook to the body.
There's a straight left. I'm talking about. There's a straight left to the body.
Yeah, he caught him with it as well, you know.
Movement from Glowacki. Still, I think Lawrence has got to come with a looping hook round the side. That's more likely to get him.
You know what? I could see a right uppercut getting Glowacki, you know? A long right uppercut.
There it is. You see the loop. But Glowacki, remember I told you this guy can fight inside, Spence? And he's hit Lawrence in the back of the head twice. This is very interesting.
Marcus McDonald is a very, very strong referee. He won't stand for none of that foolishness.
Okay, Glowacki's moving low, so Lawrence is definitely going to have to come with an up or around the side.
Yeah, it's going to be a right uppercut if he's going to have to throw a shot. But with Glowacki...
There you go. There you go. You see, it's the hook. But this guy is seasoned, Spence, I'm telling you. And he's gonna fire the straight lefts. Good movement from Glowacki. Listen, that was an impressive round.
Still Lawrence Okolie's round.
Oh, absolutely.
That was a good round for Lawrence as well because, you know, first time in a title fight, biggest fight your whole career. You know what I mean? You needed to get that one get that round under the belt so you can feel like, yeah, I'm gonna feel cool. But he's got to still keep with that sharpness because what you don't want to do is, like, you could see like Glowacki's trying it. He's looking for that overhand left shot, you know, and he's trying that straight left down to the body already from his side.
Chloe 6. The referee is Marcus McDonald, who I believe is the brother of Jim McDonald, right?
Right, and I told you, Marcus McDonald is a very, very good referee.
And Lawrence used to work in McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
So here we go, round 2.
And
I'm telling you,
when Tony was back at home in Nigeria, he used to work on the farm, so he was McDonald.
And wait. And the movement I'm very impressed with the movement from Glowacki. Lawrence has really got to time this guy with that right hook. There you go. There's a right hook to the stomach.
Yeah, good. No, but
There's a straight left. Oh, Lawrence is fighting inside. I like that. Or hit him inside at least.
Yeah, but I like how Lawrence tied him up. And I like how I also like how Lawrence he's very relaxed. But you can see Glowacki's kind of saying to himself, all I've got to do is get inside and clap you to let you know what's going on. You can see that's what he's looking for. Glowacki's actually looking for an overhand left.
Well, I've said this, and Lawrence has got to be careful because where he's pouring the jab is dropping right back down to his hip. So he best mind my man come up with a left hand right hook. There's so many variables. Lawrence is actually quite very open, but his power has brought him this far. So it's a lot. There's a straight left to the body.
You know what? I can see Lawrence got to be careful how he's dropping that right hand, you know? Because I can see a looping left hook coming from the southpaw position from Glowacki.
This guy is drawing energy. And remember, this is all energy zapping, what Glowacki is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glowacki, again, he fights inside. You can't hold him. He's gonna throw punches. What Glowacki needs to do is move more inside.
Good body shot.
Good body shot there by Lawrence. Lawrence is still poking at the jab. Glowacki's stop move. Oh yeah, he's back on his movement. There's a good right hand by Lawrence.
That kind of hurt Glowacki, you know.
Yeah, it did.
Look, Glowacki headbutt him. Do you see that?
Yeah. He's a physical fighter.
Spence. No, he's headbutting him. He's a liberty taker. Yeah, I mean, he should have taken a bite from him just to make him behave himself.
All of this is experience, Spence. You know, he's doing everything he can do to unsettle
good jab,
Lawrence. That's a good jab, Lawrence. Lawrence is pouring out the jab. I just feel that unless Glowacki can move his feet quicker, he really just good as a sitting target. But I told you the shot. Jab, right hand by Lawrence. Jab again. Right hook to the body. Lawrence is pouring that jab. Lawrence's right hand has dropped even lower than it started. You see the hook? You see the hook?
Yeah, it was a little bit short. Lawrence has got to be careful here.
Yep. This guy's walking him down, and this is energy sapping as well. So I hope Lawrence is very, very fit for the later rounds if he doesn't get him out early. Lawrence is pouring with a jab, stepping to his right, which is really the wrong way for a southpaw.
It's the wrong way to be going to.
Especially when you're fighting a man that's used to throwing the overhand left.
Yep.
But look, Lawrence is dealing with it quite well. Round 2. This is a very, very. This is a cerebral fight right now, Spence.
It is. And, you know what? I'm gonna be real. It seems like he's zapping Lawrence's energy. You know.
That's exactly. It's very energy zapping, and you know the guy's done the rounds, and obviously the power. It's whether it can last later on in the fight for Lawrence. You know, against somebody who's got IQ. Remember, he's been in there with world champions, so he's got that experience. But 84 boxing says shouldn't Okolie be on the outside? Yep. Yes, that is the conventional way you fight a southpaw. But champions of the past have been known to go the opposite way and throw the straight right hand first. So by pouring out the left hand and being on the inside of the southpaw.
That's for great men to do that.
Yeah, well, he's trying it. He's trying it. But whether he's good enough to pull it off, you just got there. You go the left hand and the right. I'm telling you, Spence, Lawrence has to be careful. Just keep him. I see what he's doing. You know, he's doing the Hopkins blueprint. The overhand left.
Yeah, that straight left to the body. You heard the thud of the shot as well.
Mm. Glowacki's people, they prepared well because they know the right hand is coming. They really don't see much of a left hook from Lawrence.
He's loading up for that left hand, I see him just bounce back there.
Yeah, but
Glowacki, he's loading up for the shot ton.
Yeah, we know this. We said this from the start, Spence.
But so because he's loading up there, Lawrence is maybe trying double jabs.
Jab. Well, I mean, Lawrence has made it evident that he's only looking for the right hand.
From Lawrence Okolie,
and that was a right hook, which is said he has to come with a right hook as opposed to the straight right hand.
He's got to be sharp with the jab. Good, beautiful jab there.
There's a lot of feints coming from Glowacki, which is again his energy sapping. Lawrence jab, moving to his right. Jab, good jab. Good jab. Inside work. Lawrence won't allow Glowacki to work because he's holding him inside. Which is a good tap.
At this time here, yeah, even though offering a jab and he's trying to jab, I'd like to see Lawrence throw a 1-2.
1-2 would be better.
Yeah.
because he's moving the other side, and that's the whole point of going that way. So you throw the either straight right or a 1-2.
Yeah, exactly. So that right hand will defend you from the left, that looping left hook that Glowacki could throw. And he should be throwing 1-2s.
That was a good jab. That's a good jab by Lawrence.
Good shot. Good shot on the inside.
There you go. He's inside. It works inside.
Look, because you can't hear, but you hear Glowacki's people are screaming out bare instructions, bro.
Okay. Yeah, because they know the shot. They know the shot. I mean, we saw the shot. That's a good left hook to the body by Lawrence there.
It was. And
again, jab.
1-2. Straight down the middle. 1-2. Come on, Lawrence. Good jab. I like it. Keep on going. Be alert, though. Be alert.
They got Glowacki guessing. As long as he can keep him guessing, keep him on the outside. If he can do this for 12 rounds. But I sense a kind of Povetkin-like movement from, they're looking for one punch. And that's the overhand left. To me, it's so evident.
Yeah.
But we're now in my opinion, we're now into a danger zone. Because we've gone past 3 rounds. And I wanted Lawrence to bowl him out early, because I feel that the experience, the championship experience, may play a part. It's always after 6 rounds, That's why they call them championship fights, because real champions show out from round 6 to 12. So,
sorry, bad man saying, tell us who do you think won the round. Yeah, I mean, I've got Lawrence Okolie winning every single round.
3 up right now.
Yeah, that's how I see it. I got Lawrence Okolie winning every single round. But I think it's more to the fact that Glowacki is, as Tunde was saying, he's kind of doing a Povetkin, like, all right, cool. I'm looking to catch the shot. But so far, I've got Lawrence Okolie winning the fight. I like to see Lawrence Okolie doubling up on his jab. He's not doubling up on his jab. I like to see him double up and be more sharp with the jab, because the jab's coming out sharp, but he should be throwing double jabs.
Okay, Glowacki looks like he's stepping more forward. Lawrence is still pouring out that jab, moving to his right. The jab is not really a telling jab; it's a setup jab for the right hand.
It is a setup jab, but he's not really setting up off of it though. So maybe that's the game plan for him to start throwing something off of it. But
just keeping them long.
Yeah.
Straight left hand. Good body shot by Lawrence. Glowacki's still got tight movement. His hands are high, and he's moving. Lawrence is still looking for the. You see what I'm saying? When Lawrence throws the 1-2s and the left hooks, look where his defensive mechanisms
are. Down low.
They're this low, and if Glowacki gets inside, that sparks a little danger. And it's one of the errors when guys have massive punches. I feel they don't really focus on their defense as much.
Yeah, I know, but when you say that, the focus is meant to be done by the trainer. No matter what you say.
Absolutely.
Good left hook by Lawrence Okolie there.
That was a right hand left hook by Lawrence. That was good. Lawrence is still moving. He's got to keep that jab out. It's a southpaw, Lawrence. You got to keep the jab out. Especially when you... There you go. There you go. That's a good body shot. Glowacki's still stepping forward. Lawrence is jabbing. 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 There you go. Right hook. Right hand.
Good
right
shot.
Hook again.
Good
right hook.
shot.
Left hook.
And again, come on. Straight 1-2. Straight one,
jab. Right hook. Come on, Lawrence.
Come on, Lawrence.
Jab. 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 Oh, that. Jab to the body. Jab to the head. Right hand to the head.
Good.
Jab. Right hook to the head. Jab. Jab. Right hook to the body.
Glowacki is cut now proper.
Let's go. Let's go, Lawrence. Jab to the body. Jab to the head.
Good.
Jab to the head.
Straight down the middle.
Right hook. And Glowacki's cut.
Yep. Good body shot.
Right hook to the body. That was good. That was a good straight left by Glowacki. Straight left again by Glowacki. Right hand to the top of the head.
Nah, there was nothing on it, Tunde. There was nothing on it.
Hey, boxing. Come on.
He needs to go 1-2. That's all he needs to do, you know. He got them nice long arms. He needs to just throw a straight 1-2, Tunde.
Jab. Good round. Good round by Lawrence.
I've given every round to Lawrence Okolie. I've scored.
Glowacki's cut.
Yeah.
But he did get a good straight left hand in.
Yeah. This is 40-36 so far on my
right score. Hook. Right hand. 1-2. That right hand. 1-2. A right hook, left hook. But you see, the counter left hook, there weren't nothing on that. I think it was the second one. Oh, so it wasn't really a devastating shot that I saw. Dylan White watching at home.
In Portugal.
Alan Skills said Tunde can make a chess match sound exciting. Come on, bro. It's hype. It's energy, bro. It's energy. What's Derek sleeping? Derek sleeping in the crowd. Yeah. Hot Video said Lawrence needs to do a wilder 1-2. He ain't lying. Movement. Good jab. Good step to the side by Lawrence. Lawrence is back moving the right way. Well, conventionally the right way. He's standing still. I don't like when he's standing still though. I feel that he just needs to keep moving. He's so setting up the right hand. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know.
Jab. Good movement.
He's gonna let that right hand go this round, you know. Yeah,
but to be honest with you, Glowacki still hasn't thrown the overhand left, and I'm quite surprised by that.
And you know what? Maybe because of the height of Lawrence and the power this is.
Yes.
Glowacki,
there you go. There's the first one. There's the first one.
There was nothing on it. Trust me, there was nothing on it.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. But that was the first. That was the first noble one to me.
And because he's putting all of his weight on his left leg.
There's no way.
This is what I'm trying to say. Lawrence Okolie should be double jabbing him. He should go double jab right hand. Because the man's putting all of his weight on his back left leg.
Jab to the body by Glowacki. Jab to the body by Lawrence.
Good
jab, right hook. Good right hook by Lawrence. Tangled up inside.
It was a very, very hard shot. And referee Marcus McDonald warned him about the head use again.
There's still movement by Glowacki, so we can't take our eyes off the ball yet. Good jab by Lawrence. Stepping to the side. Glowacki's edging forward. Jab by Lawrence. Good right hook to the body by Lawrence. Jab by Lawrence. Lawrence looks to hold. Right hook by Lawrence.
You know what? That was decent. Even though it was a right hook, he rolled it quite neat, you know. Glowacki was a very clever
Lawrence. Lawrence on his toes, doing a little bounce.
Double
Good
the jab,
by Lawrence.
Double the jab, man. Please.
Good jab by Lawrence. Right, left hook to the body by Glowacki. Left hook,
good right hand. Good right hand. Good right hand by Lawrence.
Changing with a right hook.
Good
jab by Lawrence. Jab to the body.
Good.
I like this movement.
Good.
Good jab by Lawrence.
Beautiful jab by Okolie. He needs to double up on his jab now, you know.
Yeah, but we noticed the right hand. Glowacki's stance is very wide, and I find it hard for him to.
I told you, it's too wide. His stance.
It's too wide.
It's too wide. His eyes gone now. His eyes gone.
Good jab by Lawrence. Right hook by Lawrence.
Make him feel like he's an old man in there now. Come on, keep on working it now. Pop the jab.
Jab upstairs, jab downstairs. Jab upstairs by Lawrence. Lawrence switch there. Why did you switch, Lawrence? The cut.
The cut's bad, bro.
The cut looks. Lawrence don't want to start switching with the southpaw. He just needs to stay in his stance.
No, stay in his stance and do what he's doing.
Rachel Chigozi says Lawrence is looking slightly tired. I can't see it personally, but you might be right, Rachel.
You know what? It could be just the pent-up energy, the mental energy.
Well, I think we're entering into the sixth round.
Yeah, we're in round 6.
And we know championships are run.
I'm telling you, a straight 1-2, that's when he needs to throw, you know.
Glowacki's
straight 1-2. That's what he needs to throw.
Yeah, it's a right hook, but I don't think it's a straight. I don't think it's a straight. I think he has to come with a hook. I think the hook will be
you see something going like a 1-2? The 1-2 would wobble up Glowacki, you know. And then because he's going around the corner, he's starting to throw the straight right hand now.
Left foot by Lawrence. Double left foot by Lawrence. Jab. Jab. Glowacki is edging forward. And I'm telling you, Spence.
I know.
Good right hook to the body by Lawrence.
Good shot.
Glowacki steps forward. Jab by Lawrence. 1-2 by Lawrence.
Body by Lawrence Okolie. Good
jab.
shot.
There you go. Right hook to the body and it's good night, nurse. Fight done. Lawrence Okolie becomes a world champion.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Well done. Well done. You ain't gonna pay your boy no more.
There you go. The dream has been lived. Dream it, believe it, become it. Lawrence Okolie tonight has become it, stopping Glowacki in the 6th round. Well done.
That's excellent.
Well done. And for all the inexperienced, he boxed well. As I said, most people would have thought, why is he moving the wrong way? But I've told you, Hopkins used to do it all the time. He went the opposite side as what is traditionally taught, lining up the right hand always. It kind of throws the southpaw as well, because the southpaw is used to the orthodox fighting, automatically stepping on the outside of the right foot.
I did say it's going to be an uppercut or hooping shot, but you know what? It was a very smart game plan by Lawrence.
Rachel says, Niger, stand up. Niger boy, come on. Yes, and I know Lawrence's mum is back home shouting the whole house down. It's the right. It's the right. Right to the body. It's the right. Lawrence was lining that shot up all night long. And it was coming from a hook. And there we see his brother. I think that's his brother there.
Yeah, his brother. Yeah. Henry
Okolie.
Like Henry put on weight, bro.
Steve Bailey says, not many in this division will deal with this man's power. British, European, Commonwealth, and world champion in 16 fights. Take a bow, the source.
I'm giving you all. What's the shot? Here's the shot now.
Right jab, right hook to the body.
No, it was a headshot.
Was it a headshot?
It was a headshot, Ton.
Let me see again.
It was a headshot. Watch, we're gonna bet. Boom.
Right hand to the chin.
It was a headshot.
To the chin.
It was a headshot.
1, 2, Good night, nurse. Egusi with assorted meat.
Different
Tonight.
than that.
Hi.
Very
Yeah.
proud.
Big up Bobby Wright. Bobby Wright says, come on.
You know
this. Lovely. Well done. Well done, Lawrence. What a story. From McDonald's to world champion.
Yep.
Dreams come true if you believe it and you work at it. Come on. Then you become it.
Ojo says the
Ojo Yeran, the power.
Boy. You know it. Pick up yourself.
The power of Nigerian foods. I'm telling you, they don't know about Eba. They don't know about Amala. They don't know about pounded. Yeah, Rachel, you know. Yeah, Rachel, they don't know about pounded. Pounded is.
Listen, Tunde don't eat Nigerian food no more. So Tunde, just shut up. No, I eat more Nigerian food than Tunde. Tell Tunde to shut his mouth.
Nobody's more Nigerian food than my son Joshua.
Nah, for real. Yeah, some strong left foot the boys got.
Bro, Joshua's mom tried to turn him into a vegetarian. And my dad was like, you can't. Well, what are you doing? What are you two doing? You can't make your son a vegetarian.
No, that is beautiful, you know.
Come on, big up Lawrence.
That's beautiful.
World champion. Yep. Playing his tune out in Dubai, living life. He's living the dream. He believes it. Self-belief.
He does.
Self-belief. Can Lawrence go up to heavyweight?
Yeah, I believe so.
Mm.
I believe so.
He's got a very awkward style, you know.
Very awkward style.
Well done. Well done.
Nah, I'm very proud of this you know.
Gary says, take me 805 to as soon as the restaurants are open, you man up. Welcome to my cousin's restaurant, Nigerian restaurant, Old Kent Road, 805. We might have to bring Lawrence there now. Let him chop some food. He said it. Del Musseton said, Hackney stand up. Everyone's coming out the woodworks now. East London, bro. West London man's came in Lawrence right now. I'm telling you. Come on. We're proud of him. He done the business. Well done.
I'll turn it up. You can hear the interview.
I can't hear it, Spence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was
yes.
Really calm throughout the week. I want to take the time to just thank my mum, thank my dad who's in the building right now. Thank Eddie Hearn, thank AJ 258, Omar. I know you're watching this. DLC, Samuel, everyone that supported me from the beginning. All my boys, Duncan. I don't even know. Obviously, it's amazing to be able to put like an exclamation mark on my life, the world title. And I just want to say, if you believe anything in the stuff you want, you can get. Anyways.
You said the whole week exactly what you were going to do, and I think sometimes confidence can be confused with arrogance. Were there any nerves or any self-doubt at all that you didn't belong on this stage?
No, absolutely none. I mean, Shane and everyone were actually in the back. I'm very calm throughout the whole week. I'm at the back. And the thing is, you can lie to everyone, put on the very front, but you have to go home and live with yourself. And then that's when you know how you feel. I've been really calm all week. And yeah, that's it really.
An experienced campaigner, a former world champion. Can you just talk us through the fight and how it went? And did it go the way that you thought it would?
Yeah. Do you know what? It did. I have to thank Shane for the game plan. I was very sure I was going to get to him. However, he just reminded me not to rush. I've got the power to knock anyone out, so just spend the first. I don't want to say too much about the game plan, but it went exactly to plan. I said I was getting done between 5 to 8, and I'm happy to have got it done.
Can you see that monitor there? We'll show you the knockout. I'm sure you will want to see it again. Just tell us exactly what you see here.
Body shot. Step back counter, maybe. No. Okay.
As soon as that landed, did you know that was it?
I did say
I knew that, you know, the first
the looping right hand from the beginning.
Yes.
The first round, I could see it. But whether he could throw it, I don't know, but I could see it.
That's the shot. We know the right hand.
Yeah, I could see it.
Eddie Hearn, or 4 or 5 years ago, Eddie Hearn saw Bobby Hackney and said to him, if you win a world title, I'm going to get you a gold sky dweller. And every single moment in that ring, that's all I was thinking. I was thinking, for all my Olympians, everyone, that gold sky dweller is coming. And then he said, he'll get me another one when I unify.
Okay, I mean, he's looking a bit shifty. I'll come to him in a sec. Just one point. In the past, you've been an easy target for criticism. You've been labelled boring, a hugger. Some of that criticism from the Chamberlain fight, the Askin fight, was levelled at you. That seems a thing of the past now. What is the big factor in that?
There's a lot of his experience as well.
There you go.
Working with Shane. Obviously, I want to shout out Brian O'Shaughnessy as well, who's my first trainer and helped me turn pro. Barry Robinson as well. So I just want to say that it's been a process. And obviously, joining with Shane, one of the main things he works on is mindset. And he's every day in the gym with the jokes, with the seriousness. It's just constantly reminding me and even just telling me I can do it. I believe in myself, but having someone else in your corner telling you, turn the shot over, believe, etc., etc. And 2 times in a row, he said to me, turn it on this round, and both times I got rid of them. So I'm happy.
Stay there, because we'll come back to you on the future. Eddie Hearn, it's cost you a little bit of money tonight, obviously, that we've just been told. But your reaction, you've got a new world champion in your stable, and you must be very, very proud for staying loyal and backing Lawrence.
There you go, Spence.
He's done everything that he would do.
Yeah, I mean,
World champion in the cruiserweight division. It seems like Britain always produces good cruiserweight champions because the divisions are never really that packed or stacked. Usyk was the really standout, and now we have another world champion. We had Bellew, we had Hay, we had Johnny Nelson, and now let's add Lawrence Okolie to that list.
Have you forgot Carl Thompson?
Carl Thompson, huh?
And Glenn McCorry.
There you go. Dave, I swear there's one more.
There's 5.
Glenn McCrory, Carl Thompson, Johnny Nelson, David Hay, Tony Bellew,
Enzo McAnelli.
Who?
Enzo McAnelli.
Enzo McAnelli. That's 6. There's one more.
He's got scary power.
There's one more. There's 7. There was 7 before tonight. Or maybe Lawrence was aiming to become the 7th. Huh?
You said Carl Thompson?
Yeah, we said Carl Thompson.
Yeah, so yeah.
Lawrence is the 7th. Well done.
You know where he was going. And in 2012, he watched Usain Bolt and Anthony Joshua win gold at the London Olympics. They inspired him to try and change his life. Right? He left that job. He chased his dream in boxing. He got to his own Olympics in Rio, and then he won the British, the Commonwealth, the European Championship. Tonight,
Alan Skill said at 10:39, I called how the fight would end. We'll open him up with a body shot. Well done.
Big up, Alan Skill.
Shout out to Anthony Joshua 258. They've got their first world champion themselves. For us, we saw a young kid with a load of talent. And we all believe when we sat down, we become a world champion.
Big up, Gary. I see it, Gary. Don't worry. Yeah, that's how you deal with him, girl. Well, it's all right when you win, but they don't talk about when you lose.
Yeah,
If big names come, is it heavyweight next?
Yeah, definitely. But I feel like I would like to fight someone like
How you like that, son? Okolie against... Oh, hey, that's a good fight. Okolie against Makabu. Because Makabu can bang.
Yeah, he had Tony Bellew over.
Yeah, Makabu can bang. Another southpaw. Rachel. I think you're better. You done knowing it, Rach. We ain't got no time for these guys. That's because I pay attention when Tunde and Spence talk. You learn shit. Come on, Alan. All day. Well, I fought 3. I think you said 4, and he done it in 6. So either way, we got the win. We got the win, Spence.
Yeah.
And my food is waiting for me. You know, I've literally fasted the whole day. 'Cause I don't want to eat too close to the fight is right. But Britain has another world champion.
Johnny, your old mate, he's just claimed what a performance.
Who's the other boy, Spence?
Finishing
I don't know. I think he works with Shane. I don't know who he is.
Okay.
They seem to have reached their marks and reached their pinnacle. And they lose it in the first defense or the second defense because they are hungry. That desire is gone. And so for this young man here, the way he is.
I mean, there's already talks of Lawrence going up to heavyweight, but you know he's still got some unfinished business in the cruiserweight.
Like he was saying, like the guy that he would like to fight is Bradis.
Okay, yeah, because he won the WSB.
Yeah.
So is he unified, Bradis?
I believe he's got 2 of the belts.
Okay.
So
it'd be a good fight. I mean, with that kind of power,
we got Tony Bellew.
With that power, you can't really see. Well, Lawrence is going to be a problem for any of them.
Of course he is.
And he showed, you know, he definitely showed tonight that he definitely has genuine world-class power.
I'm gonna play my was that round 6, right?
Hold on, yeah. Ojo Oyen Yiran says to all the Nigerians and British Armed Forces soldiers watching the historical moment. Big up Ojo, another Armed Forces man, along with Mr. Bobby Wright. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, Nigerians are very patriotic. You know, we back our country violently. So Niger's in the house. Lawrence Okolie, Anthony Joshua, Joe Joyce. We're claiming them, bro. We're claiming them. Well done to all these guys.
No, that's beautiful, you know. He's there hugging his dad. His brother Henry's in it as well. That is beautiful.
Oh, his dad's there?
Yeah. His dad flew in from Niger.
Oh, lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lawrence needs to Lawrence needs to do them squats though. Them legs won't last in the heavyweight division. I love him though. Okay, Uzi-san. Well, listen, power is a serious thing. And Ojo said he's based in London, Victoria. Okay, I see. I thought he was. When you say London, Victoria, what? Is there any armed forces barracks in London, Victoria? No, I'm sure there's. Maybe, I don't know.
No, they're Kensington.
Okay.
Armed barracks in Kensington.
Yes. I saw a comment here that says Okolie, Julian Ham says Okolie has all the advantages at cruiserweight. He's basically a heavyweight fighting at cruiserweight. True.
I would say.
Okay, yes, everyone wants to look great. You want to get a knockout like you did tonight against Glowacki. But you take a win as you do. Johnny, you know better than anyone. A win is a win. If he keeps on winning, nobody can deny it. That tonight was a brilliant.
And you know, Lawrence is, you know, I remember, he used to say again.
You become world champion. Still, you start ticking the boxes. You think, I'm a believer now.
You know, Lawrence is used to sparring with heavyweights as well. I know he was sparring with Tyson Fury. I remember he used to spar with Daniel Dubois in the Peacock gym. Spar with Joe Joyce. Spar with Anthony Joshua. So he knows what it's like. He knows the difference. He knows whether you know, he's sufficient to move up to heavyweight one day, and I'm sure he will. If he cleans up the cruiserweight division, then what more would there be for him to do?
That's a different prospect altogether. What he's facing in about to be tonight. London Okolie was also a very, very
Steve Bailey says Lawrence is effective but unorthodox. Will his style affect him becoming a fighter people will want to watch?
Well, if you're punching like Steve Bailey, I'll answer this one for you, brother. But you're
Yes.
knocking out brothers, and you won every round over a 2-time world champion. You won every round, and then you knock him out like that. What we're saying about his style, Tony Bailey was just saying, if you keep on winning, people keep on watching, and that's it. And he's going to just keep on winning. And when you got punching power like that, right? You got punching power like that. Cause he got the knockout like how he got the knockout, and he worked to get the knockout. It's only gonna up his game. And you know, Tun, you know, like when you get those kind of wins, it raises your game plan. You know what I mean? It raises you. Everything about you is gonna raise right now. And I'm gonna see we're gonna see a big raise in Lawrence Okolie.
As if he needed more of a confidence booster.
Yeah.
Having a world title around his waist is always going to give him even more confidence now. And he just needs to keep on doing what he's doing, because he's reached the top of the mountain successfully.
Yeah.
Good, great timing. Everything done well. Rachel says Spence is feeling left out. I will be supporting Dylan next week, man. Yeah, bro, you little Jamo boys. We got you next week. Don't worry, man. You're gonna have Nigerians backing you next week, Spence.
Listen to me, yeah.
Go and say it.
Tunde knows, like, I don't play that mix-up business on the Nigerian and things, right? I don't play that game because.
Come on, Spence, loosen up. You're getting, bro. Don't come with no old man chat. We're cracking jokes.
You know why? Because I'm tired, you know.
I know you're tired. You was tired from when you first come on. You know when you link up with me, you gotta have bundles of energy. So it's all good.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yesterday's show, Tun,
yes,
it zapped me, you know.
Oh, bro, that was 3-hour show. Traveling.
Yeah. So it was a 3-hour show. You're traveling for 4 hours.
Mm.
Yeah, and then you're traveling for another 4 hours to get back home. And then when I get back home, I got to play with my kids and stuff like that, because I don't want them to feel like they're feeling left out. So when you think of me, Tunde, I fell asleep, you know.
You think I don't know? Bro, I know them tricks there.
I was far asleep, bro.
I know, I said it to you when you come on. But anyway, we done the business.
But on the reels, I'm just saying I am so fantastically proud of Lawrence Okolie, man. Nice youth, man. Really nice youth. I got so much time for him. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And the next thing why I rate him as well, if you know much videotapes or fight footage that I send at you, when he always saying, oh yeah, what? I just got so much time for the youth. A good youth, man. A good youth. And I remember, like, when some dignitaries from Nigeria came over, and I gave Lawrence the link. You know what I mean? And before anything, you know, the youth said, right, the money come, he sent me my money straight away. And from that, I'm telling you, the youth's got, I just rate the youth, man. I got a lot of time for him.
Alan Skills says Washington this was like, it's like my son waking me up at 6 a.m. Bro, there's energy around here. All right, and you know, later on tonight, 1 a.m. on the zone, we got Maurice Hooker against Virgil Ortiz, which is a fight I will be watching. And seeing him.
I could do a 1 o'clock watch along for that, you know, I can sleep for about an hour and a half and then just boom.
Bro, you can sleep, but well, Gary might be asleep.
Wake up, bro. We take this thing for.
So Gary, let us know. Well, it's not going to be the show starts at 1, and obviously it's just the main event we need to focus on, because the rest of the fights, no disrespect, the rest of the fights ain't all that. But yeah, if Gary's up for it, I'm up for it. Virgil Ortiz, Maurice Hooker, which is a step up for young Virgil. You know, he's fighting a genuine fighter. Maurice Hooker's a good long-range puncher.
Good fighter, man. Good fighter.
Good fighter. I remember he sparred with O'Hara Davis in Floyd's gym, And O'Hara broke him up still. O'Hara broke him up. See, this is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, those are the days, man. But you know, Maurice has done good things. He fought Ramirez. A good fighter. So I mean, it's a very big step up for young Virgil. But a lot has been said and spoken about Virgil Ortiz, that he actually is the new superstar of the Golden Boy stable. So we'll wait and see. Tonight's the night.
He's not with Golden Boy no more, is he?
No?
He's with MTK Global.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Say nothing. MTK just snatching up all the mans there.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's good. I like that. Well, maybe we'll get him on the show then.
Yeah, it'd be easy to do that. Yeah, I mean, after the fight, we'll order him to get him on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, I still got to get Sugar Ray Leonard on the show. I speak to his son 2 days ago, and his son said, no, not 2 days ago. Just before Hagler died.
Well, we got to get these guys while they're alive. I don't want to be doing no memorials. Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran. We need Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran. We need these guys on the show.
We've already got the Roberto Duran interview.
Oh, well, I ain't seen it.
What are you talking about? Send it to you.
Bro, that's a long time. That's old Spencer Fearon. We want the fight is right, Roberto Duran interview.
No, but we could do that. Then we can just break down his career.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Remember, he don't speak English.
Okay, yeah. We need a translator.
Yeah.
Ojo Oyen Rian says, "What's next for Okolie, Tunde and Spence?"
He's looking to, like he said, he was saying that he'd like to get a fight with. Let's take off this thing now. Some people know the little cheating styles that we have to do. Well, bare messages I'm getting now.
Yes.
Bare messages from America I'm getting. Like what Okolie was saying was like he would like he'd like to fight Bradus.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Be a good fight.
It would be.
It'd be a very good fight. Well, Spence, listen, I don't want to hold everyone up. Let's see what Gary says. And hopefully we can get a watch along for the Virgil Ortiz against Maurice Hooker.
Yeah, man.
Fight.
Everyone who jumped on, I swear to God, I'll be way more livelier on the next one. But I'm gonna just be real. When you go on them, when you do on them shows, and not only that, but see when you sleep in a hotel, Ton.
Yes, sir.
I don't get comfortable sleeps in hotel bed.
Well, listen, I got energy upon energy. I don't. You don't see me with that. All I need is a 15-minute Margaret Thatcher nap, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
People need to start putting some respect on Okolie's name. I wouldn't say that they disrespected him. I never really heard no. As I said, in the watch along, the only thing people was saying at times was he hugs, but bro, he's hugging and he's clapping man out. So, so with that hugging business, you can say what you want. He's getting the KO, and he done it in devastating fashion tonight.
That was devastating. That was devastating, bro.
Great performance.
Very, very good performance. Very proud of the young man. I mean, very proud of him. That clap out was serious as well.
Absolutely. Right, Spence.
Wait.
Let's not leave the people on here look at you looking at your phone, answering messages from the USA. Julian Ham says, I think Okolie beats Makabu with ease. But we were challenging against Bradus.
You know, Makabu, if you watch, Makabu dropped Bellew. Makabu gave Bellew he gave him a hard night. Then Bellew just used the experience and threw correct shots and he catched him on the ropes and stopped him. But Makabu is a good fighter. But he could be like a blown out light heavyweight in comparison to a man who's actually a heavyweight. I mean,
Yeah.
Lawrence Okolie is actually a heavyweight.
I remember when we fought Kovalev, Makabu and his trainer was in the same hotel as us. And I remember, you know, the night before the weigh-in, he was in there doing groundwork. He didn't actually even look that big, you know, in comparison, Makabu.
Yeah, he's not a big guy. He got thick legs, though.
Yeah, but he stopped the Russian, they was touting the Russian to be a big thing, and Makabu clap him out.
Yeah.
So, you know, Makabu is a dangerous fighter. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's dangerous, man. I don't think like he ain't simple. He's not simple. And he's cute as well. You know what I mean? He's cute. He's a very cute fighter.
Hey, you know, I got my food sitting down. I got some sea bass fish from Tasty Jerk.
Yeah, like I said to you guys, Tunde does not eat Nigerian food. You know what I mean? Every time I got food pent out.
It's Saturday. Saturday I gotta go. Saturday always. On Saturdays I go Jamaica.
I come to your house on the weekdays. There's no Nigerian food at all. You understand? I had to look on Tunde's birth certificate, and I just think, yeah, he's lucky that I know his dad. Otherwise, I believe that Tunde was fostered by some Indian family because he don't eat Tunde don't eat Nigerian food when he comes around me, or eats African food when he comes around me when I take him Gold Coast and them places there. Tunde don't eat.
That's a lie. That's a real lie. That's a real lie. But you know, when you're from Niger, or when your parents when you're from Niger, you get bored of eating Nigerian food all the time. So
wait there. Why did Idris Elba shave off his hair, bro?
Idris Elba?
Yeah, he's cut his hair down low, bro.
Yeah, maybe you don't want the receding thing to set in. Right, Spence. I want to eat my food. As I said, we've been in there for 2 hours. Gold Coast, Joe Farmer said Gold Coast, Ghanaian food, Spence. I used to take my son there every Sunday.
Come on, you know.
Gold Coast, great restaurant. But they started to mash it up, man, when they started having different people serving the food, man. Like some different nationalities serving. I don't like that. Like you go I remember when I went there, if you go to a Chinese shop, you want Chinese people serving you. If you go to an Asian shop, you want Asian people serving to you. If you go to a Polish shop, Polish people serving you. If you go to a Ghanaian shop, you want Ghanaians or at least Nigerians to serve you. You don't want
you say that, yeah?
Yes.
When you go to a fish and chip shop, it's a Greek man serving you.
That's true, you know. Oh no, bro. Remember Mr. Dandies. Mr. Dandies.
Who, the Chinese man?
The Chinese fish and chips, man. Best fish and chips in the world.
Man used to have that Mr. Dandies was the shop that I started to play Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, yeah.
Street Fighter. Remember ER Kung Fu? Remember that game?
Yeah.
Kung Fu. He had all of the games there. And what was the other one?
You know, Mr. Dandies. You know what it is now?
Double Trouble. Remember?
Double Trouble. You know what Mr. Dandies is now? It's a very conservative, cosmopolitan coffee shop.
Yeah.
Bro, Mr. Dandies is gone. Chinaman fish and chips was the best fish and chips on end.
With the onion juice.
Archbishop Michael Ramsey used to go there. Tennyson's, Charles Edward Brooks Girls School.
Come on, man.
Sacred Heart, Camberwell Green. All the way up to Kennington. Bro, serious. Woolworth Road. Even Woolworth Road school used to come up.
Listen, I left to go to Mr. Dandy's, yeah, to play Blinking, to play the arcade games. And eat Savaloy.
The world has changed, Spence. The world has changed. But listen, have a great evening. And as I
Yeah,
say, people, thank you for joining us, taking your precious time, which you can never get back. So we appreciate it.
yeah, no idea.
84 Boxing, Joel Farmer, Julian Ham, Jay Lewis, so many of you, Karma Serene, Jay Lewis, I've said that, YSO Ojo, Kurt Campbell, Neil Palmer, Jay Woods. Listen, man, respect to all of you. Rachel, come on, you know the set, Rachel. Saeed Sully, just so many. Thank you all for joining us. And we sign off like this. Hold on, wait there. Go on. Set this thing up nicely. Thank you for joining us. Dream it, believe it, become it.
Come on down. Congratulations to Lawrence Okolie, the new WBO Cruiserweight champion of the world in only 16 fights. And as Tunde keeps on saying, dream it, believe it, dream it, believe it, dream it, believe it, dream it, believe it. No, you got to say it right or it don't work on you. And Lawrence Okolie done it right tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. And we might be back later on to do the fight along for the Victor Ortiz versus Maurice Hooker fight. We got to talk to our producer, Gary, because, you know, Gary's under the thumb from his missus. Later.
Big up, Samuel. Later.